Hey guys, and welcome back, and in this episode we're picking up right where we left off with episode 2 of WandaVision called Don't Touch That Dial. We're going to look at some meta commentary and other Easter eggs that you may have missed while watching it, some hints at where the show is going. So without further ado, let's jump right into the episode now. So, I said it in the last episode, and I'm going to say it again really quickly. In this episode, we're going to be looking at episode 2 of WandaVision. We'll be talking about things that have happened in the show between episode 1 and episode 2. If you haven't watched them yet, probably should watch those before watching this. Anyways, let's jump right into it, and there's so many things in this episode.
Wanda,
Yes, dear.
are you using your powers to turn on the light?
Yes, dear.
So before we even get into the opening of the show, we have a scene where it references Wanda turning a light on and off. And this could be a weird way to infer and throw back to Wanda trying to turn Vision back on after he died.
Absolutely no reason to be... No!
I feel like this should go without saying, but that is obviously not the sound a branch makes when it hits your window. So whatever that sound is, it's not what they think it is.
Characters settling in the neighborhood. Now, who knows what those ne'er-do-wells might be up to? Robbing houses, vandalizing property.
This is actually a reference to some people new settling in the area, and we know that no one can come to Westview, so it's a kind of an early reference to some new people who are appearing on the fringes of the town. Westview, home is where you make it. Literally. In this little opening credits section, Wanda and Vision's beds are already put together, which means that this scene has to have taken place after the scene we got during Wanda and Vision sleeping the night before. The question is, when could it have happened? Because we've seen them pretty much consistently since then in this episode. Kitty litter ad in the top right says Auntie A's, yet another reference to Agatha Harkness.
Holy Toledo! Darling!
Symbol on the top of the Cabinet of Mysteries is the Mind Stone.
And Linda are building a moat in a fully functioning portcullis and no one even knows why.
People of the Westview are coincidentally building a bunch of devices designed around keeping out intruders, as if Westview is about to be invaded. Just notice that in this scene, we're about to see something weird. The studio audience seems to disappear and the music changes. It's a sign that you can tell that this isn't actually part of the show. A red sword helicopter. And a little bit of confirmation here that every time we've been hearing that tree noise, it has indicated something entering Westview.
Look, it's the star of the show.
Agnes!
I'm not sure what number of walls you're breaking, if you're breaking the fourth wall inside of a TV show, but that's some math that I'm not qualified to do.
Senor Scratchy just loves the stage. He played Baby Jesus in last year's Christmas pageant.
Agatha Harkness's son is named Nicholas Scratch.
Dressed?
Yes, but it's too late for that. Dottie is the key to everything in this town. Country club memberships, parties, school admissions.
Well, let's...
And once again, we're bringing up having kids, completely out of the blue and unprompted.
Do just fine.
Or maybe I could just be myself, more or less.
Oh, Wanda. That's good.
Haha, because no one in the town is actually being themselves because they're all playing a role. Also, Agatha, stop being aware that this is a TV show.
Oh, the devil's in the details, Bev.
That's not the only place he is.
And Agatha goes out of her way to, completely unprompted, mention knowing the location of the devil. And, that's gotta be worth at least 2 points, right?
Boys and girls are counting on us. All of this is for the children.
For the children. For the children.
Reckless driving.
No, Vision.
I know these are indeed grave matters.
New business actually means another round of Danish.
Raspberry or cheese filled?
If you remember that Vision wasn't expected to go to this meeting, and Wanda was actually surprised that he was going to this meeting, this feels a lot like the Truman Show, when Truman goes to a place he wasn't supposed to and caught a bunch of the extras just having snacks and on break.
Secret gossip to share. Norm here's a communist. Cheers.
Who knew you were such a funny guy?
And to think you came here all hot and bothered about protocols and nonsense. We actually thought you were serious.
Person comes in, starts asking too many questions, and starts choking to death. Where have we seen that before?
I've heard things about you. You and your husband.
Well, I don't know what you have been told. But I assure you, I don't mean anyone any harm.
Character gets far too aggressive towards Wanda about knowing who they actually are and pushing them to realize who they are. And then a few minutes later, will completely forget exactly what they were talking about and start being extremely nice to Wanda instead.
Who are you?
Wanda. Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
This kind of originally feels on your first watch that the "who are you" may just be a reference to the fact that she knew things about Vision and Wanda, but upon further look, it seems completely out of the blue. In the original dialogue, she seems to know things about Vision and Wanda, but in this, she seems to have realized that she has no idea what's going on, or where she is.
Is never fully dressed without two important accessories: his special lady and his strucker.
Seriously, who are these commercials for? Because Wanda and Vision can't see them. So I'm trying to figure out what the point of these commercials are. And also, we get the exact same two actors in the commercials as we had in the last commercials that took place in the 1960s.
He'll make time for you.
In case anyone forgot, the person Strucker, aka Baron von Strucker, was the person who actually created or made Wanda Maximoff in his experiments with the Mind Stone.
Whoa.
Why is gum causing Vision's gears to start acting funny? And you might be saying, obviously it's just a metaphor, Vision doesn't really have 3 gears in his stomach. But that creates just more questions. Vision can phase through materials. Why can't a physical substance going into his body cause him any trouble whatsoever? Unless that's not really gum.
Well, something strange happened. Before that, too, it's hard.
Wanda seems to be completely unaware of what's going on, and so unaware that she seems very compelled to tell Vision that something weird is wrong in this reality.
Hello, Westview! Good afternoon!
Paul Bettany is amazing.
Good people! I missed my introduction!
Are you sure you don't want an audience volunteer named My Husband Ralph? Oh.
Agnes's comment is funny because 1, it's not funny at all, and 2, Ralph isn't in the audience, is he?
For the children. Well, I think the children might need some popcorn.
Or Wanda.
Wanda refers to the children needing to eat some popcorn before she knows she's pregnant. This new character with a sword logo on his back is surrounded by bees. Wonder if that's relevant for any reason. And that's a bunch of hints that I caught in WandaVision episode 2. There's even a couple more, but they really don't make sense and are kind of giveaways until we look at the next few episodes. So we're gonna see and keep exploring this show into episodes 3, 4, all the way to the end. We're gonna keep breaking them down to try to figure out exactly what is going on in the town of Westview, New Jersey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!